Oh, good morning. Oh, yeah. It always makes me laugh. People wonder why I laugh. I think everyone should try this. Everyone should just hit live and start talking, or hit your camera button and start recording, knowing 100% that shortly you're going to be posting you being you with a camera pointed at you with nobody else talking and nobody else in the background. And you just kind of running the conversation. You might be surprised what you find out. How dark is it in here? Let me see how dark it is. I'm sorry. Oh, it's not too crazy dark. But good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. My name is Ken Tracy, and this is Coffee with Ken. This is a show I've been doing a long time. A show that I play around with, I tinker with. I'm popping on different times, different social formats or social platforms. It's a show that, for whatever reason, is building an audience. And I think that's so funny. I am outside of a place I started working at a couple weeks ago, Super Target. I'm working early today, starting at 7 o'clock, working till 3. I think that's going to be my standard shift going forward. And it's a job I enjoy or have enjoyed for the last couple of weeks. It's a stepping stone for me after a 17-year career of selling real estate. And it's, I think, a perfect step for me. And it feels real good. And honestly, I'm looking forward to running around the store, feeling productive, and being friendly to a lot of the customers that are coming through. But before I do all that, before I get to my work, because I still have a few minutes. I can talk for another 6 or 7 minutes. This show's about me talking, but it is also a show about me sharing my love of coffee. And with that in mind, I got a nice hot purple Yeti of coffee in front of me. And my hope, and I'm excited to take my first sip. I hope wherever you are, whatever you're doing, you got some coffee in front of you as well. Cheers to us. Oh. It's a French roast. It's good. It's hot. Really good. Somebody just said I should be a newscaster. I've certainly heard that before. I think people like my voice. I never liked it, but I think people like my voice. They find it soothing. Something. Cheers, Lumberjack. Hello, Brianna. Hello, Scott Concrete. Coffee is good. I'm heading to work, Lindsay. I'm out front of work. I'm starting at 7 o'clock today. Good morning, Scott Concrete. Hello, Brianna. How's Lawrence? And starting at 7 o'clock. I think that's going to be my standard shift going forward. I think they start people at this time because they want the store looking kind of good before it opens at 8. They want the, aisles looking neat and what have you. What do I do for a living? I don't know. I'm trying to make a living. I was a realtor for 17 years. I hated that. I hated it. I didn't know I hated it, so I left it. I just kind of thought it was part of work and part of life that you're not supposed to like your job. I mean, there's some good things to being a realtor. I don't want to offend anybody. You get big paychecks occasionally. You don't have to punch a clock. You're your own boss. But each of those has edge that I didn't find fulfilling at all. Since you don't have to punch a clock, since you don't have to enjoy it, my personal goal for today is smile a lot and feel good and feel happy and hopefully make some people smile. I know I'll make some people smile. Good morning, Keith. Good morning, Keith. I just didn't enjoy it at all. You were always on. You couldn't be, you had to have your ears open for anybody talking about moving, and then you had to come up and say, hey, I'm a realtor if you need any help, or whatever your pitch was. I'd love to help. Blah, blah, blah. I've never worked retail. I've got 2 weeks going. Hey, Scott, thank you so much for following the host. I'm outside of a super Target. Naperville, Illinois is a town of about 145,000 people, 35 miles west of Chicago. I got about 5 more minutes to talk. What's the best thing about working at Target? Feeling productive, spreading joy, making people smile and laugh, smiling and laughing myself, feeling like I got a purpose every morning. I mean, I always had a purpose, but now, I mean, they pay me to do my purpose, which I think my purpose is to make people feel good. And people come through my aisle, and I'm sitting there stocking some honey nut Cheerios, or stocking some, I don't know, flour or whatever I'm stocking at that minute, and they'll make eye contact, and they'll just start smiling, and I'll start smiling, and I'll say something funny, or say something about the weather, or say something about Cheerios, and they'll feel good, and it just feels so good to be able to do that. Somebody asked, would I ever fix and flip houses? No real desire at all for that. Yeah, Ohio Lindsay. I mean, there's a mix. I'd say I'm happy and energetic. I'd say the guy that trained me was certainly happy and energetic. I'd say generally they're happy and energetic employees. You know, it's an interesting feeling. When I first started, I was going, how the heck does this huge business run? Because we're all almost our own bosses, and that sounds weird. We have team leaders or what have you. But really, I think they've got it developed intelligently. We have our aisle, and our aisle is our responsibility. And the last couple of days, my aisle was cereals and pancake mixes and baking stuffs. And, you know, you feel ownership. You almost feel pride. You want people to have a good experience when they come down your aisle. You want the place to not look like crap. You want when your boss comes through not to see the Rice Krispie box falling out of the aisle. So it kind of, you know, and you just kind of go to work and you kind of run your own area of the store. And I've only done it 2 weeks. My shift today is from 8 till 3. 8 till 3. And this is going to be my longest, or no, 7 to 3. 7 to 3. My shifts have been 8 to 3 before, and this will be my first 8-hour shift. Somebody just asked if I care about being rich. No, I've been rich multiple times. Money doesn't buy happiness. Being broke sucks. I thought about it. My first couple jobs I had, my big careers. I was a stockbroker for 10 years, and then I was a realtor for 17 years. What I always said I liked about work doing those jobs was the unlimited upside potential in income. I know I've only been here 2 weeks, but I'm promising you, I do not have unlimited upside earnings potential where I'm at this morning. But I enjoy it, you know, and again, I feel productive, and I feel like my work matters, and I feel like I get to be friendly and myself and silly and whatever. And again, I was talking about the employees at Target a bit ago. I think they encourage the employees to be themselves. Somebody just asked, am I still looking for another job? Not desperately. I've only been here 2 weeks. I've talked about it before, and I got to go very quickly. I think I have a gift for talking on this platform and other social media platforms. I think I spread love and joy and make people happy, and I think that's why people watch. I'm making a little bit of money on one social media platform, and I'm going to start making money on this one and on YouTube as well in the next month or two. And I think that is my eventual calling. And that I'm going to be a newscaster, a sportscaster, or a motivational coach, or just a, I don't know, crazy man on the street on a box going blah, 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 blah. But until then, I'm enjoying my job at Target. I'm enjoying so much about it. I'm enjoying working and feeling productive and going to it. And speaking of going to it, I'd go in. Somebody might look at me and do one of these, and then I'd feel real guilty, and I don't want to feel real guilty. I don't like feeling guilty. So I'm going to go in. I'm going to grab my box cutter. Gonna grab my name tag. I so appreciate you guys for joining today, being a little part of my morning, sharing a little bit of coffee with me, following the page, liking my videos, and again, just being a part of my life. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Hope you're feeling good. Hope you're loving yourself. And as always, I hope to talk to you soon. Bye-bye.